So continuing our previous lecture of smart home, we have studied in previous lecture how to how smart homes are developed, what are the components used in smart home technology, what can be the applications in smart home technology. Now we'll see the basic requirement of smart city now. A smart city is an urban area that uses different type of electronic Internet of Things sensors to collect data and then use this data to manage assets, resources efficiently. So as usual, smart city also uses the IoT. In IoT, sensors are there which collects the data, and this data is preserved using manage assets and resources, and these resources are utilized efficiently. So the requirements in smart city are health and education, sustainability in environment, affordable housing, especially for poor people, adequate water supply, assured continuous electric power supply and backup for it, sanitation, solid waste management, efficient urban mobility along with public transport and broad highways, e-governance and participation of citizens, safety and security, especially for senior citizens, women and children, security for banks, ATMs, and complete digitization and online trading, IT connectivity. So these are the basic requirements that must be fulfilled under smart city. So there are 10 things that make city the smart city. So that things are, as usual, that we have seen above: affordable housing, especially for poor people, robust IT connectivity and digitization, sustainable environment, health and education, safety and security for citizens, particularly the older people, women and children's, good governance, especially e-governance and citizen participation, efficient urban mobility, sanitation and solid waste management. You know that. Assured electricity supply. When supply is break, there should be the backup plan for it, and adequate water supply also. So these are the 10 things that must be there which makes city the smart city. What is the concept of smart city? So Newt Internet Technologies is platform for promoting cloud-based services, Internet of Things, real-world user interface, use of smartphones, smart meters, network for sensors and RFID, more accurate communication-based, semantic, web, open new online collaborative sensor data management platforms are online database services that allow sensor owners to register and connect their device to feed data into an online database for storage, allow developers to connect to the database and build their own application based on that data. So citizens like us can have individual IoT. That IoT sensors are registered on some online platform. Our data will be connected with them. They can access our data also. And similarly, we can access the online platforms data also, and we can build our own applications based on that data also. So it is nothing but the different houses or different colonies, societies are connected together to form the smart city. In a brief way, you can say that. So smarter cities simulates economic growth, quality of life in cities, metropolitan areas with activation of new approaches of thinking and acting in urban ecosystem. Sensor developers and startup companies are continually developing new smart city applications. So what are the main features of smart city? So in smart city, the businesses should be smart. Correct? Businesses should be smart. Means what? The integrated ICT sustainable smart economy. Then smart living. So in smart living, innovative and experimenting, sustainable living and smart care, this should be the function of that. Smart education means research, supportive, assertive education should be there. Smart citizen and community. In this feature, smart, proactive people, education and research, culturally vibrant and happy citizens should be there. Smart government means e-governance, easy access, transparent. So this government should be like that. Then smart infrastructure. So this infrastructure must have connectivity, integrated services. Smart utility means energy efficiency, reduced emissions, smart meters. That meters may be for water, that meters may be for electricity, etc. Smart mobility means you can say the metro transportation could be there. Again, the you can say the flyovers, underways, everything should be there in that transportation. Smart environment means green gyms should be there, pollution control should be there, climate change adaptation should be there. So all these are the major features, means the smart city must include all these things. Then the city will be said smart city. So how this smart city model works? So make more efficient use of physical infrastructure like roads, built environment, and other physical assets through artificial intelligence and data analytics to support a strong and healthy economic, social, cultural development. So this infrastructure should be utilized in smart city so that the social, cultural development should be there, healthy economic development should be there. So how this can be done? Using AI, artificial intelligence. Everywhere you can install the camera system, the video monitoring system, data analytics will be there. So by continuously monitoring that thing, you can make efficient utilization of your infrastructure. Engage effectively with local people in local governance and decision by use of open innovation process and e-participation. Improving the collective intelligence of cities, institutions through e-governance with emphasis placed on citizen participation and co-design. So in this governance, you can make your citizens to participate also. So this, when the local citizen will participate in that, the e-governance will be there. That e-governance easy model can be implemented. Correct? Means somewhere you want that it should be the every complaint you want to register, that complaint should be registered through internet also. The solutions will be provided as soon as possible, and the corrective measures will be taken by the governance as soon as possible. Means like in our Nasik also, the NMC app has been launched. If suppose you found the street light is not working properly, if suppose sanitation work is not there properly, so every complaint you can register on your through your mobile phone to the NMC office. So that governance becomes the e-governance office, means you don't have to go there. Directly your complaint will be registered, and you can track the status of the complaint again. So many of time when you register, I have personally experienced this. When most of the time the street light in my colony, when it does not work properly, I take a screenshot of it, I post it on your e-governance app, and I post from how many days, what is the location of that street light. So within a one day, I'm telling you, within a one day, this happens in Nasik also. I have personally experienced this. Within one day, you get a call that what is the problem, where it is, what is the location of our house. Then on the next day, on the next same day, means when I receive call on the same day, the municipal corporation wireman or electrician comes over there. He repairs that street light, and I receive the call from there. They take the photo of that working street light. They send me on WhatsApp also. So this thing is actually happening in Nasik also. Nasik is not a smart city right now, but still these things are happening. So the citizen participation is also there, so that the governance becomes the e-governance, and ease of governance is possible because of that. Correct? If somewhere some mishappening is going on, if some chamber is open, if the sanitation work is not properly done, if the roads are full of, you can say, the means if something is not right, you can post it on that e-governance website, and directly the status of that thing you can track it on that website also. Okay, so In this way, the smart city model also works. So as you can see, in this model, see here, the number of things are there in smart city that this smart city model is there, correct? This sustainable living is there, means smart street lights are there, the Wi-Fi connectivity is there, correct? The opportunistic mobile sensing is there, means how many number of vehicles are there in one lane. Then smart parking you can implement in smart city also, correct? Then the intelligent dishes and silverware that determines dietary needs, means what you want in your house, the grocery that you want in your house, you can directly order it through the online portal. You will receive that grocery by using home delivery also. Every time when the grocery is about to finish in your house, the automatically data collection will be there. So in that society, the logs will be maintained. Then near your house, you can keep the wireless display about your information of your house, the number of people are living in the house, etc., etc. Then the mapping calculator, means in a city, if you want to go in somewhere and you want the less traffic route to reach there, then that automatic route will be determined and it will be shown in your vehicle display or onto your mobile phone. So all these things comes under the smart city. Are you getting what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Again, learn, adapt, innovate, and thereby respond more efficiently and promptly to the changing circumstances by improving the intelligence of the city. Suppose right now we are facing really a big problem. So in case of lockdown, suppose if you want something at your house, then there must be some provision for that. Some municipal corporation website should be there that in your colony you want this thing. Suppose colony wise, the grocery distribution, the vegetable distribution, some other needful things distribution should be there. Then collective data of your society should be collected using that particular app or website. Then municipal corporation using their manpower, they can deliver that things in your society also. So all these things can happen actually using the smart city model, correct? So government of India planning and the budget for upcoming smart thing. Actually, the smart cities have been declared. Total 100 smart cities have been declared by government of India, and I think around 10 smart cities are there from Maharashtra only, including Nasik, I think. But the smart city or the clean city award has to be obtained by that city. Then the funds and budget is declared for that particular city also. So it's citizens' responsibility also to keep our city clean, because every year the central government makes this survey about the city, that what is the progress of city. I think for every city around, I don't know exact amount, but in crore, I think the amount is given to the cities so that the smart city concept should be taken ahead one step every year. So there are the requirements of smart city. I think most of the smart city in the world are there in Europe, because these cities are already advanced city and they have a lot of funds to create smart cities. So in India, we are taking initiative regarding that also. So citizens must also help in that smart city also. See, the current Indian working project cities towards smart city are these cities. So Bhubaneswar, Pune, Jaipur, Surat, Kochi, Ahmedabad, Jabalpur, Visakhapatnam, Solapur from Maharashtra, Devanagari, Indore, New Delhi, Coimbatore, Kakinada, Belgaum, Udaipur, Guwahati, Chennai, Ludhiana, Bhopal. So from Maharashtra, minimum 2 cities they have selected. The smart city concept is being implemented over there. And in 100 smart city, the future smart city, almost 10 smart cities from in Maharashtra, they have selected, I think, central government. So these are the basic requirements of smart city, and in this way the smart city works actually. In smart city, the smart transportation. So in smart transportation, delivering seamless mobility. The smart transportation is developed on the base of smart infrastructure that include not only multimodal connected convenience, but also automated traffic signals, tolls, fare collection. Data integration drives the system, incorporating weather, traffic data, linking emergency services data, as well as information data from government agencies. So in smart transportation, what actually happens? The delivering seamless mobility. It means, suppose you are new to the city, and when you move through your city, the smart city, the data such as the weather condition, traffic data, emergency services data, all the data will be available to you. Means, suppose you entered from your Aurangabad side road and you have to go to the Trimbakeshwar side. Then which is the shortest route? Which route will we have less number of traffic signals? Again, the smart traffic signals will be there. If the lane is having less number of vehicle, then less time will be given for that lane to be green. Correct. So all these things must comes under smart transportation also. If suppose your vehicle has been damaged, or suppose it has crashed, or suppose it engine failure is there, so that data from vehicle itself will be collected and it will be given to the your car service center, and automatically corrective action will be taken, and you can receive the vehicle support there at the same place only. Again, the collection of information from government agencies. So all this information comes under the smart transportation, that is delivering the seamless mobility. So if public transportation is made robust and accessible through multimodal share mobility, citizens can choose it for all their commuting needs, be it office travel for daily needs, or leisure travel. Means, suppose at a bus stop also, you may see after how many time the next bus is going to arrive, after how many time the next auto rickshaw will be or taxi will be arrived, what is the vacancy position of that bus. Correct. Means, suppose 10 chairs are available, then you can wait for it. If suppose the bus is coming after 5 minutes, but you don't have chair to sit over there, then you may opt for another vehicle, another transportation mode. So all these things should be indicated over the bus stop also, so that you can actually make that transportation the smarter transportation. So delivering seamless mobility is the basic requirement. So for that, as you can see in smart transportation, the smart infrastructure like connected and sustainable multimodal transport, means bus, auto rickshaw, taxi, metro. Correct. Then again, local train transportation, or there also you can keep the automated fare collection. Means, suppose in a bus you are moving, you can have the RFID card, into that recharge will be done every time. So when you swap that card, the fare will be deducted automated. So no need of you don't have to carry the what you can say the exact amount of transportation, ज्याला आपण सुट्टे पैसे असं पण म्हणतो. द ऑटोमेटेड ट्रॅफिक सिग्नल्स, जसं मी सांगितलं की तुम्हाला ऑटोमेटेड ट्रॅफिक सिग्नल, जर लेन मध्ये जर तुम्हाला लेस नंबर ऑफ व्हेकल असेल तर लेन हा कमी वेळेसाठी चालू राहील. युझिंग आर्टिफिशियल इंटेलिजन्स हे पॉसिबल होऊ शकतं. सो इलेक्ट्रिक व्हेकल चार्जिंग, ऑब्वियसली इन स्मार्ट ट्रान्सपोर्टेशन to make the pollution free environment, the most of the cities or most of the companies are now manufacturing the e-vehicles, that is electric vehicles. So for that also you require the electric vehicle charging stations. So Tesla is the leading manufacturer of e-vehicle, and they are mostly trying to establish themselves in India also. So they are searching for the partner for them. Then automated toll collection. So no person will be there. Right now we have already implemented automatic toll collection, correct? Using your what you say, the smart toll collection system. You have the RF tag located on your front side of your vehicle. Then recharge is made over there. When you pass through that particular barrier section, then the automatic toll deduction is there. Correct? Within 24 hours, if you come back, then obviously the 50% fare is collected by 50% toll is collected by the toll itself. So it is an automated toll, and all the fare as well as toll is collected in the bank. So obviously the accounts maintenance is proper. So the GST collection or the taxes collection for government, it becomes easier. Then the data integration. So whatever data, so smart infrastructure, yes, it is a basic requirement. Then data integration from all that smart transportation, whatever data is collected, that data must be integrated at one location, and whomsoever want that service or that data will be handed over to them electronically also. Means suppose bus येते की नाही येते, किती स्टॉप मागे आहे, त्याच्यामध्ये सिटिंग कॅपॅसिटी किती आहे, स्मार्ट पार्किंग ज्याला आपण म्हणतो की कुठल्या लेन मध्ये किती 4 व्हीलर पार्किंग शिल्लक आहे, 2 व्हीलर पार्किंग शिल्लक आहे, वेदर डेटा, ट्रॅफिक डेटा. करेक्ट? तर हा डेटा जो काय आहे तो एका ठिकाणी इंटिग्रेट होऊन एका गव्हर्नमेंट एजन्सीकडे असणार, आणि त्याच्यानंतर त्या डेटावर तुम्हाला स्मार्ट सर्व्हिसेस ऑफर होऊ शकता. जसं मी आता सांगितलं की स्मार्ट पार्किंग असेल, ऑटोमेटेड व्हेकल लोकेशन असेल, किती त्याच्यावरती तुमचा जे काय आपण म्हणतो की सिटिंग कॅपॅसिटी किती आहे त्या बसमध्ये किंवा ऑटो रिक्षामध्ये, ती तुम्हाला कळलं पाहिजे. किंवा ती जी बस जाते, आपण ज्या बसमध्ये बसलोय, ती बस कुठे जाणार आहे, तिचा स्पीड किती आहे. करेक्ट? म्हणजे रॅश ड्रायव्हिंग होते की नाही ते पण त्याच्यामधून कळू शकतं. करेक्ट? परत रूट डायव्हर्जन, जर सपोज एखाद्या रस्त्यावर तुम्ही जाताय आणि पुढे 1 किलोमीटरवर तुम्हाला कळलं की तिथे खूप सारे ट्रॅफिक आहे, त्याच्यामुळे तिथे जाऊन अटकण्यापेक्षा तुम्ही रूट हा 1 किलोमीटर आधीच डायव्हर्ट करून घेऊ शकता. Correct? So all the smart services also provided in smart transportation. Are you getting it? What I'm telling you? Are you getting it?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
These
Yes,
are the smart transportation services that can be there. Okay. Then smart healthcare. Obviously, this is the very what you can say hot issue right now. Smart healthcare. So among all the facilities to citizen in smart city, smart healthcare counts as foremost important facility, as the city which has healthy citizens is balanced in every sphere. So smart health technology combines smart technology, latest mobile device with health, such as fitness tracker, fitness bands, even health assessment apps in smartphones have gained grand attention amongst fitness enthusiastic. So in smart healthcare, so people who live in smart city, they are pretty conscious about their health. Correct? So most of all, right now, in most of houses, right now, even at your house, you must have your health tracker devices. Fitness band can be there, oximeter, thermometer, again, other devices which gives the medical support. So that devices nowadays people are purchasing the oxygen concentrators. Correct? You know that. So oxygen generators are there. So all that devices are purchased by the smart citizens of the smart city. Again, the right now you know that our district collector office as well as the MNC collector office have the nodal where the number of beds vacant for COVID-19 patient that are collected at central location, and from there you can see that in which hospital how many oxygen beds are available, ventilator beds are available, and normal your quarantine beds are available. I don't know that data is correct or not. It is not up to us, but we can see actually in which hospital how many beds are available. So it is nothing but one kind of smart healthcare. Means patient don't have to be panic if he visits that site. Then in which hospital, means whether it is government hospital or private hospital, you can see at which location how many beds are available. So you can directly go there. So the patient's precious time is saved, so that the patient does not become panic, and the treatment starts as soon as possible. Because if you go to the hospital, on the board of it is written over there that no beds are available. Then you go for next hospital, and till you get the bed, the patient condition may get critical. So that smart healthcare is also important in case of smart city also. So role of technology is smart healthcare. Here the IoT plays an important role, allows connecting data collected from smart devices, sensors to extract valuable insights, then convey that information to doctors and staff इन रिअल टाइम. म्हणजे तुम्ही पेशंटची काय कंडिशन आहे ते तुम्ही डॉक्टर आणि नर्सेसला त्यांच्या मोबाईल ऍप्लिकेशनवर किंवा टीव्ही स्क्रीनवर किंवा मॉनिटरवर तुम्ही डायरेक्टली डिस्प्ले करू शकता. बरोबर. म्हणजे जसं सपोज आपण सध्या ते जे ऑनलाईन ते मॉनिटर वगैरे बघतो, आपले ऑक्सिजन लेवल, बीपी लेवल, शुगर लेवल, त्याच्यानंतर हार्टबीट लेवल, सगळ्या गोष्टी एका स्क्रीनवर बघू शकतो आपण. बरोबर. तर प्रत्येक पेशंटचा डेटा कलेक्ट होऊन डॉक्टरच्या मोबाईलवर किंवा नर्सच्या मोबाईलवर, म्हणजे प्रत्येक वेळेस तिथे जाऊन वेळ वाचवण्यापेक्षा तुम्हाला सगळ्या गोष्टी एका ठिकाणी बसून तुम्ही मॉनिटर करू शकता. तर असा डेटा पण हा हेल्थ केअर सिस्टीम मध्ये तुम्ही युटिलाइज करू शकता. त्याच्यावर तुमचा एक स्मार्ट प्रोजेक्ट पण तुम्ही डेव्हलप करू शकता. ऍक्च्युली हे जे मी तुम्हाला सांगितलं आहे त्याच्यावर. सो वेन द हेल्थ डेटा इज कलेक्टेड, इट नीड्स टू बी अनालाइज्ड अँड मॅनेज फॉर अक्युरेट ट्रीटमेंट. हिअर द आर्टिफिशियल इंटेलिजन्स मीन्स AI and automations are applied over there. Correct. So here in smart healthcare, suppose this is artificial intelligence system. So this is our patient. So that patient is admitted over there. Correct. Then that patient, whatever what you can say, the सर्व्हिस इट रिक्वायर्स मीन्स रेडिओलॉजिस्ट कडे त्याला डिमांड, म्हणजे त्याला अपॉइंटमेंट पाहिजे असेल तर ऑटोमॅटिकली अपॉइंटमेंट बुक होऊ शकते. मग तो रेडिओलॉजिस्ट काय करेल, त्याचा MRI तिथे काढला जाईल, तर पेशंट इमिजिएटली हॉस्पिटलला ऍडमिट होऊ शकतो आणि त्याचा जो काही रिपोर्ट आहे तो व्हर्च्युअली मीन्स ऑनलाईन वे तुम्ही तो डॉक्टर पर्यंत किंवा फिजिशियन पर्यंत पोहोचू शकता. मग तो फिजिशियन काहीतरी तो जो डेटा आहे तो कलेक्ट करून रिसर्चरकडे पाठवू शकतो. त्याच्यानंतर तुमच्या लॅबोरेटरी स्पेसिमनकडे पाठवू शकतो आणि त्याच्या रिलेटेड काही जी काही ड्रग्ज वगैरे तुम्हाला मेडिकेशन्स वगैरे लागतील तो ऑटो प्रिस्क्रिप्शन जनरेट होऊन त्या ड्रग वाल्याकडे जाईल आणि तो ड्रग वाला मेडिकल वाला तुम्हाला तो होम डिलिव्हरी वगैरे पोहोचवू शकतो. आणि तुम्ही त्याचा जो काही पेमेंट आहे ते क्रिप्टो करन्सीने, म्हणजे फोन पे, गुगल पे, तुम्हाला जेवढे काही ऍप्लिकेशन माहित आहे त्याच्या थ्रू तुम्ही ते करू शकता किंवा डायरेक्ट बँक ट्रान्सफर पण करू शकता. करेक्ट. सो ऑल दीज थिंग्स आर देअर in your healthcare system. So this healthcare system can become the smart healthcare system also. Nowadays आता चालूच आहे की कोविडच्या केसमध्ये HRCT असेल, RT-PCR असेल, हा इलेक्ट्रॉनिकली डेटा कलेक्ट केला जातोय, फिजिशियन कडे पाठवला जातोय. MD मेडिसिन पेशंटची कंडिशन बघून ऑनलाईन प्रिस्क्रिप्शन देतोय, ती प्रिस्क्रिप्शन आपण मेडिकल वाल्याला पाठवतो, मेडिकल वाला होम डिलिव्हरी देऊ शकतो, तुम्ही त्याला पेमेंट हे ऑनलाईन पद्धतीने पण करू शकता. सो रेडिओलॉजिस्ट पण MRI CT स्कॅन हा तुम्हाला ऑनलाईन पद्धतीनेच देऊ राहिलाय. सो ह्या पॅन्डेमिक केसमध्ये किंवा अशा कंडिशन मध्ये म्हणजे सिटीजन्स पण हे स्मार्ट होत चालले हळूहळू आणि सिस्टीम पण हळूहळू स्मार्टर होत चालले. म्हणजे स्मार्ट ट्रान्सपोर्टेशन पण आपल्याला बघायला मिळतंय, स्मार्ट हेल्थ केअर. ठीक आहे, अप टू दॅट मार्क नसेल पण बऱ्यापैकी हे स्मार्ट होत चाललेलं आहे. ओके. सो स्मार्ट वेस्ट मॅनेजमेंट सिस्टीम इज देअर. सो स्मार्ट वेस्ट मॅनेजमेंट सिस्टीम हा पण एक हॉट टॉपिक होऊ शकतो. सो वेस्ट मॅनेजमेंट इज ऑल द ऍक्टिव्हिटी एज ऍक्शन रिक्वायर्ड टू मॅनेज द वेस्ट फ्रॉम इट्स इन्सेप्शन टू इट्स फायनल डिस्पोजल. सो दिस इन्क्लूड कलेक्शन, ट्रान्सपोर्टेशन, ट्रीटमेंट अँड डिस्पोजल ऑफ वेस्ट टुगेदर विथ मॉनिटरिंग अँड रेग्युलेशन. मीन्स स्मार्ट जे काही वेस्ट तुमचा आहे, सॉलिड वेस्ट असेल किंवा लिक्विड वेस्ट असेल, व्हॉट एव्हर वेस्ट विल बी देअर, दॅट विल बी कलेक्टेड. इट इज ट्रान्सपोर्टेड फ्रॉम युअर every house to particular location, then treatment on that smart waste will be done. म्हणजे याचा आपण म्हणतो की त्याच्यापासून रसायन किंवा खत बनवू शकतो आणि जे अनप्रोसेसेबल आहे ते फॅक्टरीमध्ये प्रोसेस करायला पाठवू शकतो. जसं प्लास्टिक असेल, बरोबर, लोखंड असेल, वेगवेगळ्या प्लांटमध्ये ते प्रोसेसिंगला पाठवू शकेल आणि फायनली खत वगैरे तयार झाल्यानंतर त्याचं डिस्पोजल. बरोबर. सो हे जे काही आहे हे सर्व गोष्टी मॉनिटर करणं आणि टाइम टू टाइम रेग्युलेट करणं हे स्मार्ट वेस्ट मॅनेजमेंटचं काम आहे. So domestic waste collection services are often provided by the local government authorities, जसं म्युनिसिपल कॉर्पोरेशन असतं. The waste is collected at regular intervals by specialized trucks, ज्याला आपण घंटागाडी असं म्हणतो मराठीमध्ये. So waste collected is then transported to the appropriate disposal area, ज्याला आपण डम्पिंग ग्राउंड असं म्हणतो. मग डम्पिंग ग्राउंड मध्ये ऑलरेडी वेस्ट कलेक्ट करतानाच जे रियुजेबल वेस्ट आहे आणि जे जसं लोखंड, प्लास्टिक, पुठ्ठा हे जे नॉन रियुजेबल आहे त्याला वेगळं केलं जातं. ज्याच्यापासून खतं बनवले जातात ते वेगळं केलं जातं आणि जे कंपनीत प्रोसेसिंगला पाठवायला जायचं असं म्हणजे कलेक्शन करतानाच जवळपास 30-40-50% पर्यंत सेपरेट केलेलं असतं आणि बाकीचं जे आहे ते डम्पिंग ग्राउंड मध्ये सेपरेट केलं जातं. मग काहींपासून खतं बनवली जातात जे पुढे याला म्हणजे ऍग्रिकल्चर पर्पज साठी पाठवलं जातं किंवा काही रसायनं किंवा खतं बनवण्यासाठी कंपनीत पाठवलं जातं. जे रियुजेबल आहे, प्लास्टिक असेल किंवा मेटल्स असतील ते कंपनीमध्ये रिसायकल करायला पाठवलं जातं. करेक्ट. त्याच्यानंतर बऱ्याच वेळेस आता आपण त्याच्यापासून इथेनॉल किंवा आपले जे घरगुती गॅस साठी जे काही आपण सिलेंडर्स वापरतो त्यातले बराचसा पार्ट हा तिथून गॅसेस जे एक्स्ट्रॅक्ट केले जातात ते त्याच्यामध्ये वापरू शकतो. तर ते जे वेस्ट आहे त्याच्यापासून म्युनिसिपल कॉर्पोरेशन पण आता रिसायकल करून त्याच्यामध्ये बऱ्यापैकी गोष्टी या रिसायकलिंग केल्यामुळे रेव्हेन्यू पण थोड्याफार प्रमाणात जनरेट होतो. किंवा रेव्हेन्यू जरी जनरेट नाही झाला तर जी काही वेस्ट मॅनेजमेंट सिस्टीम चालवत आहे त्याचा ऍटलीस्ट खर्च तरी त्याच्यातून भरून निघत असतो. तर अशा पद्धतीने लोकल गव्हर्नमेंट ऑथॉरिटीज पण ते बघू शकतात. सो improvement and involvement of technology is required to manage disposal of waste, as by 2030 almost 2/3 of world's population will be living in cities, demanding for development of sustainable solutions for urban life. Managing waste is a key issue for the health. 2030 पर्यंत जगातली 2/3 पॉप्युलेशन अशा सिटीमध्ये राहील की जिथे प्रॉपर आणि स्मार्ट वेस्ट मॅनेजमेंट हे गरजेचं राहील. अदरवाईज पोल्युशन असेल किंवा त्याचा म्हणजे तुम्ही विचार करा डेली किती वेस्ट कलेक्ट होत असणार आहे साध्या छोट्याशा सिटीमध्ये. त्यावेळेस मुंबई, पुणे जे काही मेट्रो सिटीज आहेत तिथे किती कलेक्ट होत असेल. तर त्याला किती प्रॉपर वेने मॅनेज करणं हा एक सगळ्यात मोठा की फॅक्टर हेल्थ सिस्टीम मध्ये सध्या आहे. कारण की जर प्रॉपर वेस्ट मॅनेजमेंट झालं नाही तर त्याच्याने रोगराई वाढते, साथीचे आजार पसरतात, हे तुम्हाला सर्वांना माहिती आहे, तुम्ही लहानपणी शिकलेले आहे. त्याच्यामुळे प्रॉपर वेस्ट मॅनेजमेंट हे गरजेचं आहे. परत एफिशियंट अँड एनर्जी सेव्हिंग वेस्ट मॅनेजमेंट रिड्युसेस CO2, एअर पोल्युशन अँड व्हेकल एक्झॉस्ट एमिशन. सो त्याचा तो पण एक गरज आहे की स्मार्ट वेस्ट मॅनेजमेंट का पाहिजे. वेस्ट मॅनेजमेंट may also swallow 50% of cities budget but only serve a small part of population. Sometimes 60% waste is not being collected. It is often simply burned by the roadside. It can pollute drinking water. It can spread diseases to the living people. So